James Melendez. Welcome to the tasting table. These three wines are next. Willamette Valley Pinot Noir, 21 vintages. The first one is called Indigo, second one is called Scarlet, third one is called Violet. These are really fantastic vineyard-specific Pinot Noir. I'll give my thoughts, perspectives, and point score on each of these wines. Stay tuned. So I love this producer because I think their focus is really finding some amazing fruit in fantastic vineyard sites, and I think at a bottle price point that is really respectable. So here we go with this wine. First of all, we're gonna start off with the Indigo wine, and love the names on these wines. So back label for you to look at here. This is coming from the Witness Tree Vineyard, Eila, Amity Hills, Pommard clone, and this is a 13% ABV wine. And so all the bottle price points are gonna be $65 per bottle. Now the site itself is 500 Fazel, 500 feet above sea level, which is 152 Mazel meters above sea level, 38% whole cluster fermentation. Now this is aged 40% new oak, quintessence and Taranso barrels. So the nose is giving a characteristic of black bramble, early season cherry, as well as purple flowers and suede. Next is the palate characterization. Lively, beautiful acidity on this wine, and it's giving a character of fresh red bramble, blue fruit, as well as spice and a savory core, freshly picked rose petals. This wine is 94 points out of 100 points. Now, here we have a Scarlet Pinot Noir. I'll show you the bottle up close. And so this is this bottle here. Now, this is coming from a different site altogether. This is from the Prophet Vineyard, Eila, Amity Hills. And so this is going to be a combination of Pommard and Curry clone. Here's a back label for you to look at here. This is a 13.6% ABV wine, 25% whole cluster, 20% new oak, which is Mercury barrel, and 126 case production. And so the site is 134 to 138 Mazel, which is 440 to 600 feet above sea level. And so I'll talk about this wine. Beautiful color. And each of these are going to express differently because it's a different fruit source. And there may be some similarities in the clonal signature, but I think ultimately these are so, speaking of the site itself, and I think it's really bringing out the best of each site. So here we go with the character. So notes of red and black bramble, spice, tarragon, and freshly picked red rose petals. And next is the palate characterization. So a very nice red fruity wine of raspberry, red cherry, delicate spice notation, sage, wild sage, savory core, stitching to a mineral character. This wine is 95 points out of 100 points. This is the Violet Pinot Noir, and a little more in my wine glass. There we go. Now the grapes are being sourced from Le Cadeau. That's in Chalon Mountains. Back label for you to look at. All Willamette Valley fruit. Now the site is 183 to 213 Mazel meters above sea level, which is about 600 to 700 feet above sea level. And so the fruit on this is going to be a combination of the following clones, which is 777, 667, Pommard 115, and Maria Feld. And so this is whole cluster fermentation of 27%, aged 25% in new oak, new French oak, which is Taranso and Francois Frere. Now, beautiful scarlet colorization, as the name suggests. So I'll talk first about the nose on this wine. So brooding black bramble notes, spice, tarragon, and red rose petal. Next is the palate characterization. So this wine is giving an expression of tart red raspberry notes, blue fruit notes, red tea, a bit of clove notation, crushed spices, violets, and a satisfying graphite savory finish. This wine is 95 points out of 100 points. Share this video, subscribe to this channel, reach out with questions down below or in the social medias that I'm on, that you're probably on as well, which is Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and also Tumblr. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video review. Santé.